Caught her sipping coffee.
Red-handed.
Red-handed. Guys, CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. With the one and only coffee sipping.
Your girl, Karen.
Karen, doing the Egyptian dance. Sorry for the intermission. Kendrick Lamar happened to drop an album out of nowhere and absolutely shocked the world. But we are getting back on track to wrapping. Well, not wrapping up. We're still in the beginning / middle of. Well, no, we're in the beginning still of Eminem's catalog.
In the beginning?
Yeah, we have a lot to cover, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, so everybody, don't fret. We will get to every single song. So what we're doing is this: is I'm showing your highlights of every album. Then we're going to come back and fill in the gaps. I think that'll help her keep things a little bit fresh. Plus, we have to move a little different with YouTube and the way they're allowing us to upload. So we had to do the same thing with the Kendrick Lamar album, which sucks, and not every channel is created equally.
All I'm going to say is, let us cook.
Let her cook. Let Karen cook. We have Eminem, Sing for the Moment. You guys already know what it is if you're true Eminem fans. Do me a favor. Go like, go subscribe. I'm pretty sure I already did.
Am I going to need tissues? This feels like a tissue song. Name.
I don't think so. I think she'll be okay. Eminem, Sing for the Moment. If it was, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
I know. Bum.
Eminem, Sing for the Moment. Let's go. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. We would love to have you to hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy. But show love to Eminem. That's the most important part.
Yeah. This is an Eminem song.
Now, I want to say this was around like the height of his career. Like really like
It's not Aerosmith, I think.
You're catching on to the correct sample.
These ideas are nightmares to white parents whose worst fear is a child with dyed hair and who likes earrings. Like whatever they say has no bearing. It's so scary in a house that allows no swearing. To see him walking around with his headphones blaring, alone in his own zone, cold and he don't care. He's a problem child. And what bothers him all comes out when he talks about his fucking dad walking out. Cause he hates him so bad that he blocks him out. If he ever saw him again, he'd probably knock him out. His thoughts are whacked. He's mad, so he's talking back, talking black, brainwashed from rock and rap. He sags his pants, blue rags, and a stocking cap. His stepfather hit him, so he socked him back and broke his nose. His house is a broken home. There's no control. He just lets his emotions go.
A little bit of that delivery in the beginning reminded me of Lose Yourself. When he's talking about his dad walking out, that delivery reminded me of a little bit of the delivery from Lose Yourself. Right? Eminem? Spaghetti?
I can't remember the lyrics off the top of my head right now, but his dad's walking out.
Yeah, if you go back, maybe I'm reaching.
I think you're thinking of Cleaning Out My Closet.
No,
Let me take you back to 73 before I ever had a multi-platinum selling CD.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, no big deal. But Eminem does refer to this a lot, obviously. It did affect him. And he said, if I ever saw him again, I'd probably knock him out.
No, it wasn't that he referred to, maybe you can't hear me. It wasn't that he referred to him in the I'm talking about the cadence, the delivery that he uses. It just reminded me of the delivery from that song.
Okay. Yeah, how he's connecting the multis and stuff. I can see what you're saying. 100%. Yeah. Totally get it. You're right. I did not expect to see no boobies. Kat, we're going to have that fixed. I did not know. I've never seen this version before. I have to rewatch it. No, I'm just kidding.
Fifty again.
Is changing, intertwining with gangsters. In the land of the killers, a sinner's mind is a sanctum. Holy or unholy, only have one homie. Only this gun, lonely, cause don't anyone know me.
It's 50.
Everybody just feels like they can relate. I I guess words are a motherfucker. They can be great, or they can degrade, or even worse, they can teach hate. It's like these kids hang on every single statement we make, like they worship us. Plus all the stores ship us platinum. Now how the fuck did this metamorphosis happen? From standing on corners and porches just rapping, to having a fortune, no more kissing ass. But then these critics crucify you, journalists try to burn you, fans turn on you, attorneys all wanna turn it to get their hands on every dime you have. They want you to lose your mind every time you mad, so they can try to make you out to look like a loose cannon. Any dispute won't hesitate to produce handguns. That's why these prosecutors wanna convict me, strictly just to get me off of these streets quickly. But all they kids be listening to me religiously, so I'm signing CDs while police fingerprint me.
I'm sorry, I have to pause this. When he said religiously instead of religiously, religiously, the way he just takes words and breaks up those syllables like that to make them rhyme is just...
I didn't even catch that. Can you take that back?
Yeah, no problem.
Any dispute won't hesitate to produce handguns. That's why these prosecutors wanna convict me, strictly just to get me off of these streets quickly. But all they kids be listening to me religiously, so I'm signing CDs while police fingerprint me. They're for the judge's order, but it's grudges against me. If I'm such a fucking menace, this shit doesn't make sense, B. It's all political. If my music is literal and I'm a criminal, how the fuck can I raise a little girl? I wouldn't be fit to. You're full of shit too, Guerrera. That was a fist that hit you.
A fist.
So, remember, bodyguard, cheating. So he's saying
it
like,
was a fist, it wasn't his gun?
Yeah.
He didn't pistol whip him?
He's saying I hit you so hard it felt like a pistol whip.
Yeah.
I believe that's who it was. I could have been mistaken, guys. If I am, please correct me down below. It's been a long time since I really followed the story. I mean, I was a kid. But that's what I figured. And this is cool seeing Ludacris with M, because I remember Ludacris was doing an interview and he's like, they were like, hey, if there was one artist you could ever do a song with, who would it be? And he was like, man, I've had the chance to meet dude a lot, but I always wanted to work with Eminem. It never came to fruition.
Damn.
I would love to see them two on a track.
That'd be cool.
Too. That'd be very dope.
Luda.
Okay, known as Stinky Buddha. All right, let's bring this back.
Guerrera, that was a fist that hit you. They say music can alter moods and talk to you. Well, can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, and the next time you assault to do, just tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued. See what these kids do is hear about us toting pistols, and they wanna get one cause they think the shit's cool, not knowing we really just protecting ourselves. We entertainers, of course the shit's affecting our sales, you ignoramus.
I gotta say something. Now, the reason why he keeps on mentioning court and go ahead and sue me, everyone tried to blame Eminem for every little thing that was going on in the world at this time. And that's why he made this song.
Wow.
So he was like, go ahead, tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued. Go ahead, do it. I'm ready. I'm so sick of this shit. We just heard say goodbye to Hollywood.
Yeah, I guess.
Pistols, and they wanna get one cause they think the shit's cool, not knowing we really just protecting ourselves. We entertainers, of course the shit's affecting our sales, you ignoramus. But music is reflection of self, we just explain it, and then we get our checks in the mail. It's fucked up, ain't it? How we can come from practically nothing to being able to have any fucking thing that we wanted. That's why we sing for these kids who don't have a thing except for a dream and a fucking rat magazine, who post pin-up pictures on their walls all day long, idolize their favorite rappers and know all their songs. Or for anyone who's never been through shit in their lives, so they sit and they cry at night, wishing they died. So they throw on a rap record and they sit and they vibe with nothing to you but with the fucking shit in their eyes. That's why we seize the moment, try to freeze it and own it, squeeze it and hold it, cause we consider these minutes golden. And maybe they'll admit it when we're gone. Just let our spirits live on through our lyrics that you hear in our songs, and we can.
How'd you feel about that track?
I mean, I think it's just his truth, right? Like he's just talking about all of the challenges that he's facing. So it's just real. You just kind of feel the emotion in it. I love that he sampled that
Yeah.
song. I think it's a great blend. I can see why people were hating on him though, like
Oh, huevos.
I can see why people were hating on him though for his ability to just do that kind of thing before that was normal, before rappers were like, let me try a rock sample, you know? At least in my mind, I don't think that I had.
No, Aerosmith worked with Run DMC and did Walk This
Oh,
Way.
you're right.
I mean, that basically revived Aerosmith's career. Well,
Yeah,
some
I
would
do
say
remember
that, but
that.
also helped put hip hop on in the commercial spotlight. Walk This Way was a huge staple in hip hop. But no, yeah, I think it was a great. It's an amazing song. From front to back. It explains what it's like being an artist, having nothing, going to something. You have all these fans who, he's saying we're just entertainers, dude. Like, you see us worshiping all the or having this stuff, but we need to have this to protect ourselves. We got people coming after us. There are some crazy people in the world. And what's crazy is this was, I think, 2002. So he was making this while simultaneously filming 8 Mile and making the 8 Mile soundtrack.
So this was on the 8 Mile soundtrack?
No, this is the Eminem show.
Okay.
But if you notice, they showed a little bit of filming from when he did Lose Yourself, the music video. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't think I've seen the music video. But you know what though? Then it does make me feel like he was doing this while that was happening, so I can understand why some of the cadence almost kind of is in here to me.
Yep.
I can hear it so clearly. Like it was just.
You were right. You were right. You were literally hitting the nail on the head. You were right there. I just couldn't understand what you were asking. So
Sorry.
no, don't apologize for anything. But guys, this was Sing for the Moment. Eminem, go like, go subscribe. This was a monumental song on this album, and it really opened. Because remember, this was kind of like hey, this is who I really am. Stop with the bullshit antics of trying to get me in trouble. I've done this. Other artists have done this before me, but now you're really singling me out. And he kind of just stood up for himself. Like he was doubling down again. I really, like you said, it's his truth. And he's saying, like, how the fuck could I raise a little girl? I couldn't. I wouldn't be fit to. Like, obviously, it's just been a character I've been playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an entertainer. But at the end of the day, don't test me. I like that. This is one of his classics. And like I said, this is 2024. This is 22 years ago. How do you
It
feel?
probably still applies.
I was gonna say, how do you think it holds up after 20?
Incredibly, because there's so much backlash in everything that he's been doing, whether or not he supports what he's, everything. So in general, I think that it holds up.
Yeah, I do too. All right, guys, it's on to the next one. Like I said, we're doing highlights from the album, and then we're going to move on to Encore. Also doing highlights from the album too, but we're not even close to done, guys. We'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button. Helps us out with the algorithm, and you'll be able to tune in. Most importantly, go subscribe to Eminem. That is the most important part of this video. And for Eminem, you deserve a trophy. For everything that you've done in this album, like I said, in my mind, when he was doing this along with 8 Mile, that to me was like, I don't want to say his peak or pinnacle. I don't think he ever stopped. But in my mind, when I was a kid, that's how I seen him. Is just untouchable force to be reckoned with. And when I heard this, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. It was hit after hit after hit after hit. It was insane. Anyways, we love you guys. Stay safe. It's on to the next one. If you ever need me, my Instagram is linked in the description down below. Shoot me a message. I'm always here for you guys. I wouldn't have a channel without you. You ready?
Ready.
Did we already do the thing?
I don't think so.
Let's do it. We're out. We love you. Stay safe. We gotta check out some Aerosmith, huh? Yeah, I know. More Eminem.